Welcome back to Travel Guy, where we explore the wonders and sometimes the controversies of our world. Today, we're diving into a rather sensitive but fascinating topic: the 10 most hated countries in the world. Now, before we begin, let's make one thing clear. This list is not a personal attack on any nation or its people. Hatred is often driven by political actions, historical events, international conflicts, or negative global perceptions. Every country has its beauty, culture, and people who are far more than their government or media representation. This is about perception, not judgment. So with that said, let's count down the 10 most hated countries in the world, from number 10 to number 1. 10. North Korea. North Korea has long been isolated from the rest of the world. Its authoritarian regime, led by the Kim family dynasty, has created a state known for censorship, propaganda, nuclear threats, and human rights violations. The country's secrecy, aggressive military posturing, and lack of transparency often place it at the center of global criticism. While its people remain largely unseen by the world, the actions of its government have earned North Korea widespread disapproval. 9. Russia. Russia's global image has taken a significant hit in recent years, especially following military actions like the annexation of Crimea and the full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Beyond geopolitical tensions, accusations of election interference, cyber attacks, and authoritarian domestic policies have contributed to its reputation. While Russia has a rich cultural history, its current leadership continues to spark outrage across much of the international community. 8. China. As one of the most powerful nations on Earth, China's influence reaches every corner of the globe. But with great power comes great scrutiny. Issues like its stance on Taiwan, the treatment of Uyghur Muslims in Xinjiang, censorship, and its role in the COVID-19 pandemic have led to increasing resentment. While China's economic rise has been remarkable, its political strategies and domestic policies have made it a target of global criticism. 7. Israel. Israel is perhaps one of the most polarizing countries on this list. Its long-standing conflict with Palestine and its military operations in Gaza have drawn condemnation from various nations and human rights groups. Supporters point to Israel's right to self-defense, while critics accuse it of disproportionate force and occupation. The complexity of the situation fuels ongoing debates and strong emotions around the world. Iran. Iran has been at odds with the West for decades. Its nuclear ambitions, support for proxy groups in the Middle East, and history of anti-Western rhetoric have made it a controversial figure on the global stage. Internally, strict laws and human rights concerns have led to protests and uprisings. While it remains culturally rich and historically significant, the government's actions have heavily impacted Iran's international image. United States of America. Despite being a symbol of freedom for some, the United States is also one of the most hated countries in the world. Why? Its foreign interventions, global military presence, economic dominance, and controversial foreign policies often draw criticism. From the wars in the Middle East to its involvement in international politics, many around the world view America as both a global leader and a meddling superpower. Domestically, issues like racism, inequality, and mass shootings also contribute to the criticism. 4. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is another country with a complex global reputation. It's an economic powerhouse due to its vast oil reserves, but its conservative interpretation of Islam, restrictions on human rights, especially women's rights, and the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi have fueled intense global backlash. While reforms are slowly taking place, the kingdom's image remains controversial. 3. Pakistan. Pakistan's image is often tied to geopolitical tensions with its neighbor India, concerns over terrorism, and political instability. While it is home to a vibrant culture and deep historical roots, international perceptions are often influenced by the country's relationship with extremist groups, its military dominance over civilian institutions, and issues around free speech and religious tolerance. 2. Afghanistan. Decades of war have taken a toll on Afghanistan's reputation. The Taliban's return to power after the U.S. withdrawal has brought back fears of human rights abuses, especially against women and minorities. Despite the resilience of the Afghan people, The country is often associated with terrorism, instability, and violence in the global consciousness. Its portrayal in the media rarely focuses on its culture or people, but rather its tragic conflicts. 1. United Kingdom. Surprised? The United Kingdom isn't necessarily hated in the same way as some other countries on this list, but resentment toward it runs deep in parts of the world due to its colonial past. The British Empire once ruled a quarter of the world, and the legacy of that rule still sparks anger today. From India to Africa to the Caribbean, many people hold lasting grievances over exploitation, cultural erasure, and historical injustices. Brexit and modern political controversies have also impacted the UK's global standing. Final thoughts. There you have it. 10 of the most hated countries in the world, not based on the kindness of their people or the beauty of their landscapes, but on how they're perceived globally due to politics, history, and media narratives. It's important to remember that no country is just one thing. A nation's government, history, or actions may be controversial, but its people and culture often tell a very different story. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves learning about the world, warts and all. Until next time, this is Travel Guy, signing off.